Picture this: a small wooden boat being tossed violently across dark, churning waters. The wind is howling, waves are crashing over the sides, and 12 men are gripping the edges of that vessel with white-knuckled terror. These were not soft men. Several of them were seasoned fishermen who had spent their entire lives on that very sea. They knew what a dangerous storm looked like, and this one was threatening to swallow them whole. Yet in the middle of all that chaos, one man was asleep. Jesus of Nazareth lay resting at the stern of the boat, completely undisturbed by the raging storm around him. The disciples, overwhelmed with panic, rushed to wake him, crying out, "Master, carest thou not that we perish?" That desperate question, recorded in the book of Mark chapter 4, verse 38, is one of the most honest and raw expressions of fear found anywhere in Scripture. It is a question that echoes through the centuries because it is the same question every human heart asks when the storms of life feel unsurvivable. What happened next is one of the most breathtaking moments in all of biblical history. Jesus rose from his rest, looked directly at the wind and the raging sea, and spoke 3 commanding words: "Peace, be still." And just like that, the wind ceased. The waves flattened. A great calm settled over the water, as if the storm had never existed. The disciples stood there, soaking wet, trembling, and completely speechless. But here is the part that most people overlook. Jesus did not comfort them first. He did not say, "It is okay, I have got you." Instead, he turned to his disciples and asked them 2 piercing questions. "Why are ye so fearful? How is it that ye have no faith?" Those words, found in Mark chapter 4, verse 40, were not a condemnation. They were an invitation to understand that faith and fear cannot fully occupy the same space at the same time. The disciples had witnessed miracle after miracle. They had seen the blind receive sight and the lame walk. Yet when the storm came, their faith evaporated and fear took the wheel entirely. Fear, in its most honest form, is a declaration of what we believe. When the disciples panicked, they were essentially saying they believed the storm was more powerful than the God sleeping in their boat. That is the subtle and dangerous lie that fear tells. It convinces you that your circumstances are bigger than your Creator. The storm was real. The danger was real. Nobody is dismissing that. But the presence of Jesus in that boat made the outcome certain, even when it did not feel that way. This is the foundational truth that the story of the Sea of Galilee is trying to burn into our understanding. Faith is not the absence of recognizing danger. Faith is the decision to trust the one who holds authority over that danger, even when every physical sense is screaming otherwise. Every person watching this is either in a storm coming out of one or heading into one. That is simply the nature of human life. Financial collapse, broken relationships, devastating diagnoses, crippling anxiety. These are the modern waves crashing over the sides of your boat. And the question Jesus asked his disciples is the same question he is asking you right now. How is it that ye have no faith? The answer to fear is never simply trying harder to be brave. The answer is redirecting your focus from the size of the storm to the sovereignty of the one who can speak peace into it. 2 Timothy chapter 1 verse 7 says, "For God hath not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind." That verse is not a suggestion. It is a declaration of your spiritual inheritance. The storm does not get the final word. The one who calms storms does. Speak to your fear today with the same authority that calmed the Sea of Galilee, because the same Jesus is still in your boat.